just a day after a UFC fighter sparked outrage by making controversial remarks about her at President Donald Trump's White House UFC event, Michelle Obama appeared to have a very different message for the internet. Instead of addressing the comments, the former First Lady took to social media to celebrate a personal milestone. Michelle shared a video featuring herself and former President Barack Obama as they unveiled a new portrait created for the Obama Presidential Center. And judging by the video, she seemed completely unfazed by the controversy surrounding her name. In the post, Michelle wrote, quote, "Barack and I were so honored to have artist Nijetka Akuni-Lee Crosby create our portrait for the Obama Presidential Center. Her artistic brilliance shines through, and the way she infused such life and joy into the piece is truly extraordinary." The roughly 90-second clip showed the Obama speaking with the artist about her creative process and the stunning mural, which was assembled using photographs from different moments throughout their lives and careers. At one point, Michelle reacted to the artwork by saying, quote, "It's us, and all of the stories within the story. Oh my God, you got everything in there." Barack also joked that the artist hadn't touched up his hair, preserving his now famous gray locks. The upbeat post came just hours after UFC heavyweight Josh Hokit made headlines during his post-fight interview on the White House lawn about former First Lady Michelle Obama and a series of other viral moments that kept the internet talking long after the fights ended.
UFC Freedom 250 was supposed to be a celebration of fights, freedom, and a historic night at the White House. Instead, the event is finding itself at the center of yet another controversy. And this time, the spotlight is on heavyweight fighter Josh Hokit, after he took aim at former First Lady Michelle Obama during a viral post-fight interview. The moment unfolded shortly after Hokit scored a victory over fellow heavyweight Derek Lewis at UFC Freedom 250, the event staged on the White House lawn. Fresh off the win, Hokit stepped into an interview with Joe Rogan. Everything appeared routine, until the final seconds. Just as the interview was wrapping up, Hokit delivered a remark that instantly changed the conversation surrounding the event. "Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?" he said. The comment immediately drew reactions from the crowd. Videos circulating online show a mixed response. Some spectators could be heard laughing. Others appeared stunned by what they had just witnessed. Joe Rogan chose not to engage with the statement. Instead, he simply ended the interview by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hokit." But the moment was far from over. Within minutes, clips of the exchange began spreading across social media platforms, transforming a post-fight interview into one of the most talked-about moments of UFC Freedom 250. And according to a White House poll report, the controversy didn't stop there. Following his victory, Hokit was seen approaching President Donald Trump and handing over his chain in a moment captured on video. The White House poll report stated that before giving Trump the chain, Hokit made remarks referring to Michelle Obama as a man. That footage quickly gained traction online. Soon, social media users were dissecting every second of the clip. Memes began appearing across platforms. One user even created an AI-generated fight poster, imagining a future showdown between Josh Hokit and Michelle Obama. Others filled comment sections with jokes, criticism, and political commentary as the debate intensified. As the viral clip spread, it added another layer of controversy to an event that was already attracting enormous public attention. After all, UFC Freedom 250 wasn't just another fight card. The event brought the UFC directly to the White House grounds, creating one of the most unusual spectacles in modern American sports. U.S. President Donald Trump attended alongside First Lady Melania Trump, and the guest list read like a gathering of politics, business, sports, entertainment, and technology's biggest names. Among those in attendance were UFC CEO Dana White, Ari Emanuel, the CEO and executive chairman of TKO Group Holdings, which owns the UFC, Vice President J.D. Vance, Meta founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Ivanka Trump, boxing superstar Tyson Fury, country singer Alexis Wilkins, and comedians Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe. Yet despite the star power surrounding the event, much of the online discussion shifted toward Hokit's comments. And if that wasn't enough, another dramatic moment involving a UFC star was already making headlines. UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland was seen being escorted away from an Ellipse fan event by police officers and taken to a park police van. Strickland later posted footage from what appeared to be the rear of a high-security transport vehicle, generating even more online speculation.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I didn't break a law. Like, I'm pretty sure. Boy, I might be going to jail.
Just hours before UFC Freedom 250 was set to take over the White House, an unexpected drama unfolded outside the octagon. Current UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland was seen being escorted away from an Ellipse fan event by a group of police officers and taken into a park police van. Strickland later posted footage from the rear of what seemed to be a high-security transport vehicle.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I didn't break a law. Like, I'm pretty sure. Boy, I might be going to jail. I'm pretty sure we didn't break no laws. Hopefully cops. Alright guys, I may have been charged with disorderly conduct. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Anyways, I just want to thank you fans, man. I can't thank you guys enough. After being banned, you guys writing, supporting me, it means a lot to me. Thank you.
The incident immediately grabbed attention, especially because Strickland had become one of the loudest critics of President Donald Trump in recent months. And that's a major shift. Not long ago, Strickland was widely viewed as one of Trump's strongest supporters in the fight world. While he still openly identifies as a conservative, his support for the 80-year-old president is no longer automatic. The biggest source of tension appears to be Trump's support for Israel. Strickland has repeatedly argued that such policies clash with what he believes should be an America First approach. That disagreement has spilled onto social media. In recent weeks, Strickland claimed he was not invited to participate in UFC Freedom 250 activities because of his views on Israel. But UFC CEO Dana White pushed back on that accusation, publicly rejecting the claim that Strickland had been banned from the event. The disagreement didn't end there. Just hours before the historic UFC card at the White House, Strickland once again aimed his criticism directly at Trump. On X, he posted photos mocking a well-known image of Trump standing at Jerusalem's Western Wall. Strickland recreated the pose next to a random wall in the United States, balancing a plate on his head. His caption was simple: "Who did it better?"